I've talked in the past about what a content marketing strategy is or what content marketing is, but I want to tell you how to actually create a content marketing strategy. So that is what we're going to talk about today. Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. Now I want to tell you something really special and really fun that I am doing tomorrow. So as you're watching this video, if it's on the day it went live, tomorrow I am hosting a webinar all about how to create a content marketing plan that actually makes sales. So today in this video, I'm going to tell you how to kind of come up with your plan. And then tomorrow, in tomorrow's webinar, I'm going to help you figure out how to make that plan make money. So to sign up for that, make sure you go to workshopsbyjessica.com/content strategy. And the link is also in the description. But now, like I said, today we are chatting about how to create a content marketing strategy, how to actually go about doing it. So this one will be super fun. All right, so the first thing I want you to do when you're creating your content strategy is to pull out a calendar. Like literally step number one is that easy. Pull out a digital calendar or a printed calendar. It really does not matter, but pull out a calendar where you can see a big picture overview of your business. Then what I want you to do is I want you to mark down on that calendar all of the things that are going on in your business where you are going to be creating some type of sale process or webinar or launch or whatever. So if you know you're launching a course or a product or something on February 25th, mark down on February 25th that that's the launch date for X, Y, and Z. Or you know you're hosting a webinar on March 19th. Make sure on March 19th you're putting that there's a webinar that day and what it's about. So I want you to fill out this calendar with all of the things you're doing to kind of promote your business over the next few months. Now, I plan out my content I plan it out about a month ahead. And that's because I batch process everything. So I plan it out about a month ahead, and that way I'm a month ahead in videos, and then I plan it out again the next month. But you can totally do a 90-day plan, or you can do a 60-day plan, or whatever. I actually don't recommend you go over 90 days though, because things change and dates change and businesses change, and so sometimes it's probably not good to go that far out. So I would stick with anywhere between a month and 3 months of looking at this big picture. Okay, so now that you have everything on your calendar, you have your webinars, your launches, all of that stuff, I want you to look at what days you're going to be posting content. Are you posting on Mondays? Are you posting on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday? Are you posting on Monday, Wednesday? What are you posting on? Where are you posting? Are you doing videos? Are you doing podcasts? Are you doing blog posts? What are you doing those days? And go ahead and mark down that it's a content day. I would use like a colored marker or something and circle those days to know that those are days you have content coming out. Then I would go through those colored days and I would say, okay, on this day, this Monday, before my webinar on Thursday, my webinar is talking about this topic. I should probably talk about a subset of that topic in this content so I can point people to the webinar. So this is very similar to what I'm doing in this video right now. I'm telling you how to create this content marketing strategy, like the actual sit down how to do it. And then I'm telling you to go sign up for a webinar I'm hosting tomorrow all about how to make that content marketing strategy make you make sales. And you can go to workshopsbyjessica.com/content strategy to sign up for that. So that's exactly what I'm doing. So as you're looking at your calendar, you want to see what dates where content is going live that you can kind of force that content to work into those other things you have going on, those webinars, those launches, whatever. Okay, so the next thing you want to do after you have this calendar laid out, you know what webinars you're doing, you know what launches you're doing, you know what things you're doing, and you also know that the content that comes before that thing is pointing towards it and all of that stuff. Now I want you to think about your top 2 social platforms, and I want you to schedule out posts to go live on those 2 platforms each time you produce content. So the reason I say your top 2 is because I want them to be organic posts. Every social platform would much rather you post organically from the platform than use a scheduling tool. So I want you to make sure that you are doing this for the top 2 where your audience hangs out the most. So you've done the calendar and now you're like, okay, so on Monday I'm going to have a blog post all about how to do X, Y, and Z. So I need to post on Facebook and Instagram about that as well. So you can go ahead and map out your social sharing process. But then also, I want you to use all of your other social media platforms and put them on autopilot with that. So if you're organically sharing to Facebook, you might set up a Zap and Zapier or an IFTTT formula that every time you share on Facebook, it goes to LinkedIn or whatever. So set all of those up on autopilot to share your stuff. Okay, so that's really how you map out your content strategy. That's how you sit down and map out, okay, this is happening this day, so I need to do this day, and this happens because I did this. That's how I would recommend that everybody sits down and maps that out. Now remember, if you want to use your content marketing strategy to make sales, to get people in the door of your programs through sales funnels, through launches, whatever, you need to join my webinar tomorrow. And you can do that by clicking on the link in the description or going to workshopsbyjessica.com/content strategy and signing up now. I cannot wait. It's going to be so awesome. Until tomorrow, bye y'all.